we do, we just look for somebody to educate. Look for kids to educate and put on scholarship. All right, Coach, go ahead.
My name's Roger Hinshaw. I'm a college football coach. I've been a football coach for 48 years. So there's been some times where I've seen a whole lot of young men come along. And what you have to understand is you're so fortunate to have the coaches you have here and Coach Long to come into a place like this and develop as you're trying to get to a place where you're the player. You're the guy. You want to be the man when your time comes here at Galveston Ball High School. And this is the first place that happens. So everything you do in here, each thing that Coach Long has you do is important. There's nothing that's just, hey coach, what do I need to do today? It's coach, what do I have to do today to be better? And if you can take that attitude coming in here every day, then that's going to be something you learn to do that when you get your job, when you get out of school, and that's going to put you ahead of the curve with other people that all they do is show up at the job to just do what they have to do, not what they need to do. And that's going to be the legacy that your class, the freshman class, is going to leave here, is how motivated you guys were to be out there on the practice field every day to get better. Because anytime you cut that TV on, you're watching those guys play, that didn't just happen. They had, what the thing that happens that you don't see is they had to work every day, starting out in a big group like you guys at the level where you are, and every time they went to the next level, it's a giant pyramid, and it gets smaller and smaller. So when you watch an NFL game, that's the top 2% of football players in the United States of America playing. And you're down here in this part of that triangle, so that when that next level comes, you step up to the JV team or the varsity, then they're going to start looking around, and there are fewer and fewer guys that you're with at your class, your freshman class. So you want to be where you're feeling like whatever you're doing is important. You work hard every day at it, and you learn a lot more things about life than you think you are just by listening. Because when we're out looking for guys, one of the first things we ask the coach is this kid coachable? And by that means whenever a coach tells you to do something, it's not, well, why are we doing that? Or, do I really have to do that? It's, coach me, coach, thank you. Thank you for coaching me. Thank you for getting me to do this. Thanks for making me get out of my comfort zone and learn I can do a lot more than I ever thought I did. So that's the first thing I want to do. Is a guy coachable? The next thing I want to know is, what is his football intelligence? Does he study the game? Does he look at video and critique and understand what's going on in the game? Then that helps you play faster because you have more knowledge. All right? Then what it would be, you might run a certain 40-yard dash, but you can play faster than that because you know what's getting ready to happen. You have seen it before. So to be coachable and to study the game will help you be a lot better football player than you would be if you just came out here every day. And so it's great for all this physical stuff to happen, but the first thing that I have to do when I'm looking for football players, I have to go to the office and find out if I can get a transcript, and I look at that transcript, and if the transcript is not very good, then we just walk on out the door. Because it doesn't matter how good a player you are, if you can't get into college, it does you no good to have the ability. So that's the first place you got to take care of, is in that classroom, knowing that in your freshman year, if you're not dedicated to what you're doing, it could make it an uphill climb the rest of your high school career to get your place, in academics, so you have this opportunity. So the two biggest rooms that you're concerned with at this time of year, classroom, weight room. Okay? And then pretty soon you get ready to go out on the field, start spring practice, then that adds another dimension to what you're doing. So my charge to you is be coachable, and when something happens, coaches get on you, then it's not personal. Take it as a compliment, because when the coaches are getting on you, it's because they want you to be better. They see where you can be better than you think you are. So once coaches don't talk to you anymore, that's not a good sign. If it's calm at practice because nobody's saying it to you, that's not a good time. You want coaches coaching you hard Don't take it personal, and understand they're doing it for your benefit, okay? All right, is that all right? Okay, what do we do when we break at the end of good lifting? We get together, got a break, all right? Got to go to work, is that it? Right here, is that what we do, we call it? So we get the person on the way now, right?
Gotta go work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gotta go work!